coming up in just a moment. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Marvin Bagley is out there with Bialys, and it's Barnes in at the small forward. And for the Spurs, Lyles out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Murray. Then it's DeRozan, and it's Forbes in at the shooting guard position. Bogdanovich looking around. Passes to Fox. From deep. San Antonio with the rebound. Greg, LaMarcus Aldridge taking more three-pointers last season, easily passing his career highs in attempts with almost 3 a game.
And Aldridge shot a very respectable percentage from outside. In order to play heavy minutes at the 4, you need to be able to shoot. Good to see Aldridge still adding new wrinkles to his game. Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Spurs shooting their first free throws of this game.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
Oh, he's never rattled at the stripe. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
Now, here's Fox. And the shot goes in.
He's considered one of the quickest guys in the game. Fox, he really hurts defenses on these takes.
And here's Aldridge. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Murray outside.
Nice work to get good position inside. You just can't quite get as good a look as he wants.
And there's Fox. That's good on the assist from Bogdanovich.
Passes like that help develop team chemistry. Bogdanovich, I love the display of unselfishness.
Murray kicks to Lyles. And yes, it's good.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
Oh, yeah, that's one of his go-to spots. I mean, you have to pressure him in that mid-range area.
Another miss by Fox.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
The Spurs have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Murray against Fox. Murray, no good. Kings have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. It's stolen by DeRozan. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Basket counts.
A favorite spot of Aldridge's. He likes to operate as close to the rim as possible.
Murray against Fox. For Murray. And Fox gets it to go. Fox has got 6.
Oh, he's got a role in this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
Aldridge down low. Defended by Bagley. Outside for Murray. DeRozan against Barnes. DeRozan's shot is off.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
Fox looking it over. Back to Barnes. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently. How about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back to how about Kobe going to the Lakers? McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit. And I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
Here's Hield following the score by Jakob Poeltl. Hield can't hit. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Mills has got the ball. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Mills in the NBA for over a decade now, GA, but he still has incredible speed that's key to his game.
And Kevin, with Mills, that end-to-end speed doesn't get shown off too often. In the half court, though, he does a great job of creating looks for himself, accelerates off of screens, can still leave a defender in the dust when he turns it on.
Kent Bazemore is checked in for Sacramento. Here's Giles. Kings moving the ball around. Hield kicks it to Bazemore. Just 5 to shoot. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Sacramento again missing.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
And the Kings pushing it up now. Back to Hield. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. Lonnie Walker, he's checked in for Patty Mills. And a change for Sacramento. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Jabari Parker. White up top. He's covered by Joseph. White inside. Joseph on him.
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg. Believe me.
My
but confidence to attempt that alley-oop to himself. And he's able to get it back. Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Now, here's Joseph. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Now Bazemore. Hield dishes to Joseph. Back to Hield. Shoots over Walker. Hield can't hit. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Spurs leading. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Spurs?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
Well, credit the coaching. Some guys wouldn't have made those substitutions in the first quarter. Now it's paying off.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court right now for the Kings, Joseph and Hield make up the backcourt. Giles is out there with Holmes, and it's Bazemore at the 3 spot.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
There's the pass to Purdy. It's Gay on the way. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. The Kings trailing. Here's Joseph. Holmes trying to free himself up. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Here's White. Finished off the break.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Joseph, the pass to Hield. He scores, and he's off the schneid with that basket. 1 for 7 on a tough night for him.
I like how Hield gets solid positioning inside. A terrific score close to the basket.
Here's Bellinelli, and that one is good.
And just a great second quarter for them after such a difficult first, bringing that field goal percentage up from below 30, and now with the lead.
Knocked loose, stolen by Gay. Walker with it, now guarded by Hield. Floats it up for Walker.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley.
I gotta say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. Joseph against White. And Joseph kicks to Holmes. The deep 3 from Hield. A rebound by the Spurs. He's got 4 rebounds in this game.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
The defense has done a good job of forcing him into tough shots in this quarter.
The Kings trail by 5. There's the lob to the hoop. Deflects the pass. Giles kicks to Joseph. Pass to Holmes. Back to Hield. To the inside. Gay with the block.
And Gay has put a ton of work into his defense over the years. Specifically, it's how he times blocking those shots.
And they're running. Here's Heald. Joseph, the pass to Giles. Bazemore on the wing. Defended by Pirtle. Three-pointer. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. Spurs leading by 5. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play. Murray, the pass to Aldridge. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Kings on D. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter.
Oh, you got to see more of this from Bogdanovich. It's important that he stays engaged and active in defense.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Outside Bogdanovich. Here's Fox. Bagley trying to free himself up. Fox, no good. For San Antonio, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far.
And they've got to keep him off the glass. For a little guy, he can be a handful on the offensive boards if you're not aware of him.
Down low, Bagley. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Well, Bagley just does not go down easy. He's tenacious and finds ways to score despite being fouled.
Bielitsa, he checks in for Parker.
And De'Aaron Fox, a natural right-hander, but he plays lefty.
Well, he's similar to Mike Conley. Guys like that, more amphibious, I'm just joking, more ambidextrous. They can use either hand at a high level.
DeRozan gets the bucket.
They are just killing him on the interior.
And it's Fox with the ball for Sacramento. 8-point game. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Lets the 3 fly. They get it again. Bagley kicks to Barnes. Here's Fox. Sacramento gets it back. Barnes passes to Fox. Launches it. Up again. And he hits the buzzer beater. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to a pretty close game for the Spurs throughout the first quarter. They didn't get more than a 1 possession. And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. The Kings trail by 6. DeRozan out there with Lyles. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Murray. And it's Forbes in a shooting guard. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. So it's the Spurs now. Murray surveying the D. Bielitsa with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. It's stolen by DeRozan. There's the lob to Aldridge. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Murray against Fox. No doubt, Greg, you are known being a gritty, in-your-face defender. And when you think of the most hard-nosed point guards in the NBA today, who comes to mind?
For me, I think Chris Paul, I'd go first because this guy, one, he's a phenomenal two-way player. He'll do whatever it takes to win, even if that means pushing the envelope a little bit. Pat Beverly is another guy, just a flat-out bulldog. Marcus Smart, I think, falls into that category. Again, it's not always about being the most talented, But if you bring an edge about you, that really permeates throughout your team. So those are some guys. Drew Holiday is another guy I'd throw into that mix as well.
Yeah, they all lock in. You're right.
I tell you what, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense like that.
Here's Lyles. It's hauled in by the Kings. Bagley's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. 2 points. That one goes.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Murray, the pass to DeRozan. And stolen by Barnes. And here we go. Kings running again. And Fox gets it to go.
Oh, great ball movement there.
For San Antonio, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the lockdown at the break. Here's DeRozan. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Spurs lead by 2.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Clock at 6. For the lead, Bagley trying to free himself up. And Bagley able to finish. Bagley's got it all tied up now for Sacramento.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And still a ton of upside for Marvin Bagley. Talk about what you see.
But, yeah, I see an agile, quick player off of the floor. I mean, you know he can play in the paint. I'm just interested in seeing how well he starts to stretch the game and become a 3-level scorer.
Barnes outside. Outside, Fox. The Spurs have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Here's DeRozan. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Marvin Bagley picks one up.
And if you go over the course of his career, DeRozan has increased his trips to the line. I mean, thanks in large part to getting more aggressive offensively.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Pirtle, he's checked in for Aldridge. Gay comes in for Trey Lyles. White, he's checked in for Bryn Forbes. And it's Mills in for Murray.
What timing from Hill. Love how he sizes up these opportunities as the pass is coming his way.
Mills passes to White. Gay outside. Here's Mills. They get it back. Out to DeRozan. Pass to Pirtle. Here's Gay. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Jabari Parker.
Oh, well, throughout his career, Gay has been an offensive force and mastermind in manipulating defenses.
The Spurs making a switch here. Walker's checked in. And so Fox will bring it up for the Kings. They trail by 3. Pass to Bielitsa. Pirtle with the steal. And now here comes Gay leading the break. White, good.
Oh, the movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
Hield against White. Hield kicks to Fox. The 3. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got his 4th rebound in this one. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. It's Fox with the drive.
Few players in the NBA have the burst that Fox does. He's so explosive when attacking the rim.
Mills looking it over. No good on the last second attempt there. And we just finished the 3rd quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Spurs lead by 3. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the 4th quarter. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session tomorrow.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter, what is still anybody's ball game. On the floor for Sacramento. That's at the point with Hield to his side. They're the backcourt. Bielitsa is out there with Parker, and it's Giles in at the center, filling out the middle. Hield, the pass to Fox. Lets it go from deep. Hield can't hit.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Here's Hield. No good that time. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Hop pass to Gay. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And check out the hops from Gay. Just throw it up to him, and he'll take care of it.
Hield against Walker. Now here's Hield. Defense is right there. Puts it up from 17. Again, Hield missing.
And they continue to control the glass.
He lobs it up, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
I mean, having a point guard who can attack the basket like Fox is priceless. I mean, they love to see him take it up strong like that.
Mills finds Walker. From deep three-point range. Rebound by Bielitsa. The Kings trail by 7. All going up court and stolen by Gay. To the middle. Right the pass to Prater. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Mills. Lyle comes in for Rudy Gay. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Derek White. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Lonnie Walker. Then for the Kings, Marvin Bagley's checked in for Harry Giles. Harrison Barnes comes in for Parker. And it's Bogdan Bogdanovic in for Buddy Hield. 5 on the clock. Bagley the pass to Barnes. It's Bielitsa. Here's Bagley. And the shot goes in.
He has a number of shots in his bag. Bagley's so superb at knowing what to do in this area.
San Antonio leading by 7. Outside DeRozan. And DeRozan throws it down hard.
And that's the athleticism. When DeRozan takes off like that, he is looking to ring the bell.
Fox finds Bielitsa. Takes the 3. Fox, no good. The Spurs have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the 4th quarter so far. And finished off by DeRozan.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Here's Fox. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Fox has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And if you give Fox the mid-range area, he'll take it. It's good seeing him improve from there.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Forbes the pass to Aldridge. Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. To the paint. The kick out to Barnes. Inside. It's good, and the San Antonio lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Bagley.
The aggressive offense from Bagley tonight is paying off. He's racking up a healthy number of buckets.
And stolen by Bogdanovic.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
Yeah, it's quite unlikely, but we've seen crazier things happen. Wow, what a shot. I mean, Fox enjoys having the spotlight on him in big moments like this. An easy pass turns into a terrible turnover. And that's a possession wasted.
Murray's checked in for the Spurs. And violates, kicks to Barnes. Fox against Murray. Fox passes to Bogdanovich. Offline with his three. And a fast break now for the Spurs. And DeRozan throws it down hard.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And it's not about running up the score. It's about closing the door on any kind of comeback.
Here's Fox. Barnes trying to free himself up. Again, the miss by the Kings. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And the second of two is good. That stretches their lead to 8. 23 seconds left in the fourth. And it's Sacramento's ball. And here's Len. The pass to Brewer. Outside, Joseph. Three-pointer. That one doesn't drop. And so it's San Antonio with the win. Eve, David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Well, you can't help but notice the high style of the Grizzlies as they came through. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bielitsa is out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Bagley in at the pivot spot manning the middle. And for the Grizzlies, Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3, the small forward.
And it's not everybody who needs hops to finish at the rim. Valanciunas just needs to be an arm's length of the bucket to throw it down.
And getting to the free throw line more and more. G.A. awfully tough to stay in front of De'Aaron Fox.
I mean, he's just got to knock him down, though. I mean, a free throw percentage, I think he can and will improve upon.
Kept alive, Jackson. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And there's the foul that goes against Sacramento. The Grizzlies shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. Jackson hits both of them. Yeah, tonight, Greg, 2 teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience on each side.
And Kevin, you know what that means? It means we're going to see some spectacular plays, but a few that'll have you scratching your head as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
Now, here's Fox. Marvin Bagley missing his last shot. A 3 from Bogdanovich. They get the rebound. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5 in that rim shrinking.
There's Winslow. That shot off the mark. Good D by Bogdanovich. Back to Fox. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Shoots the 3. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. Brooks dishes to Valanciunas. Misses the layup. Sacramento's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Bielitsa, he gets that one.
Yeah, Bielitsa pushing right through the contact that time.
Grizzlies have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And the dunk by Jackson.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Well, that's how you drive your point home right there. Fox deciding where to go with it. From outside the arc. Grizzlies with the rebound. And Brooks, here we go. Count it, good.
Sometimes you just wonder, how did Morant see that guy? The vision is special.
Outside, Fox. Bagley trying to free himself up. Fox, no good.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Pass to Jackson. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Bogdanovich wide open. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Memphis. 6-point lead. Rebound by Bielitsa. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Pass to Barnes. Back to Bielitsa. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
Well, great shooting off the pass. Get the feet set. Good balance. Bogdanovich dangerous.
Here's Morant. Bagley with the rebound. The Kings trail by 3. Here's Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Fox goes in, and it's Fox with the jam.
That's a pretty easy opportunity for a teammate, all courtesy of Harrison Barnes.
And it's Morant missing.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Giles checked in for Bagley. Parker comes in for Bielitsa. Fields checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's Joseph in for De'Aaron Fox.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
And he gets it to go.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here's Clark. The Kings getting the bucket. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession. Sacramento making a switch here. Bazemore is checked in. We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter. And Hield launches it from deep. Great look, but off the mark. Stolen by Joseph. In the corner, Bazemore with it. Here's Hield. It's stolen. It's stolen by Hield. Here's Parker. Kicks it to Bazemore. Fires the three. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker.
And that's just a pretty looking stroke from the outside by Bazemore there. The perimeter shot now a staple of his game.
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Kings lead by 4. And don't go away. We'll be back. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly break down the game we've been watching from the Kings, guys.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
On the court for the Kings as the second quarter gets underway. Joseph and Hield make up the backcourt. Jabari Parker is out there with Holmes, and it's Bazemore at the 3 spot.
Anderson has those long strides anytime he's in the open court. A difficult player to guard when he's going to the rack.
Shot by Hield, nobody around. No good from outside. The Grizzlies trail by 4.
And one of the biggest surprises last year for Memphis, Brandon Clark, brought not only the energy, the rebounds, the block shots, he brought the three-point shooting.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational stuff.
Outside, Joseph. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Hield the pass to Joseph. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Whoops, they pick off the pass. It's tipped. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. Clark right side. Hield kicks to Parker. And here's the fast break. Here's Gutterich. Flushes it down to finish the break.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
And once again off the mark by Sacramento. A player known for his athleticism, Clark's skill set may have been underappreciated by people and personnel.
And not only the long-range shooting, Clark showed up with a terrific floater, hit his free throws. He even started creating for others by the end of last year.
Here's Hield. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
Pretty good concentration by Hield there, just focusing on the target.
Passes it to Gutterich. So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
Pretty clear. Buddy Hield has this shooting thing down, but doesn't want to be one-dimensional. Bones, how does he diversify his game?
Well, Greg, I think his teams try to take away his first option, which is that shooting ability. He can become a much more dynamic passer and playmaker. If he can add some kind of physicality on the defensive end, now on both ends, Buddy's doing little things to impact the game, and it's not just all about that sweet stroke.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. There's Winslow. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Now it's a 4-point Memphis lead. Sacramento's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Fox dishes to Bogdanovich. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. It's Bielitsa, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Memphis with the ball. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Morant with a wide open look. No good on the three. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. The pass to Bielitsa. Outside, Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Play control. We have De'Aaron Fox cleared for takeoff.
Morant against Fox. Here's Valanciunas. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists in the game. The Kings trail by 4. Bogdanovich passes to Fox. Back to Bogdanovich. He kicks to Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
How about Fox getting up on the inside? Love to see the point guard rise up.
Here's Morant. It's not going to go for him. Good work defensively by Fox. From the arc, sinks the three-pointer. Fox has got 7 points for the quarter.
That's more like it, rounding into form after a very, very difficult first quarter.
There's the feed to Valanciunas. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Count that one. Valanciunas has got 6.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
The wide open look here for Fox. Sacramento gets it back. No good on that one. Now here's Valanciunas. Here's Jackson, and it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. For the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. The largest lead they had was 6 in the opening period. Thanks for joining us, folks.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Without question, De'Aaron Fox displaying his skills today.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through 2 quarters.
This is why the best athletes in the world played this game. If he finds a hole, he rips through and throws it down.
Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3 slot. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. Jackson, count the basket and the foul. Marvin Bagley picks one up. Greg, is a point guard, what is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot. And you know, you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So, you know, the typical stuff about organizing the offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well. But so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to, it is really paramount.
That one falls.
Going to have to do more to shut down Bagley.
Memphis leading by 4. Morant passes to Jackson. And going out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes. And Memphis making a change here. Gutteridge is checked in. Sacramento also making some changes. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Bagley. Ken Bazemore comes in for Bogdanovich. And Corey Joseph subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. And the Grizzlies with possession here. And a wide open look for Valanciunas. Off target from three-point range.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And how about Barnes getting inside and just muscling that one up?
And in the NBA, Rashawn Holmes had to wait for his opportunity, but he kept perspective, took nothing for granted, and just stayed positive and worked.
And sometimes as a player, GA, you got to take these little indicators that people still believe in you. Phone calls and team's interest, that helps. He's become a dangerous finisher, a shot blocker, and has shown some flashes in that jump shot.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Anderson comes in for Jackson. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Justice Winslow. Pass to Holmes. And Bazemore kicks to Joseph. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Here's Morant. Valanciunas. And staying with the play, Valanciunas.
And one way Valanciunas generates offense, using that big body to snare the board and keep the play alive.
Pass to Joseph. Hield right side. And he converts the layup. Hield's got the game tied up here for the Kings.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Anderson outside. Parker with the steal. And the dunk by Parker.
Yeah, something Jabari Parker really needs to improve on is just good positioning on defensive possessions. That time uses his athleticism to pry away the steal.
Down low. Here's Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Morant surveying the D. Rebounded by Holmes. And the Kings with possession. They're on a 12-4 run. Hield with the bucket.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
Here's Gutteridge. Covered by Hield. Here's Valanciunas. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one is on Hield.
And a bruising, fundamentally sound big man. Valanciunas is a throwback. More importantly, he's willing to play whatever role is asked of him.
And the Kings making a change here. Bagley, he's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Giles comes in for Jabari Parker. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Kent Bazemore. And it's Fox in for Joseph. Here's Anderson, banked in off the glass.
Anderson finishing through contact. I like to see him make the mid-air adjustment to get that ball off.
Sacramento's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Fox passes to Bagley. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. And the Kings lead by 2.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
They grab their own miss and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And he hit his foul shots a season ago at about a 74% clip.
Winslow's checked in for Memphis. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for the Kings. Here's Fox. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Here's Clark. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And so it's Bagley with it. He brings it up for Sacramento. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Hield way outside. Buries the long-range jumper. Hield's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Yeah, nice to see Buddy Hield. This is where he gets his bread and butter kind of plays, sinking the deep triple.
Winslow, the pass to Valanciunas. And here we go with Giles running it up the court. Yep, that one goes. Now it's a 5-point Kings lead. 5 seconds left in the third. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. 4th quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. On the court right now for the Kings, Hield and Barnes are the 2 and the 3. Giles is out there with Nemanja Bjelica, and it's Fox in at the point guard. And there's a whistle. That goes on Harry Giles. That is his first foul of the game. Jones in the post, guarded by Fox. Jones dishes to Jackson. That one goes. Count it.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Fox, no good.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from 3-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Out that one, and the Kings' lead has been cut down to just 1 on the basket from Brooks. Hield outside, beyond the arc. No good that time. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Fast break Memphis. Here's Clark. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. And the Grizzlies lead by 1. Guys, what a game. 8 lead changes here.
And don't be surprised if it comes down to the last possession.
Tries again. Hield from outside. They get it back. Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Fox with the steal. And now Sacramento on the break. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Maybe the length helping out Harrison Barnes that time to collect.
And stolen by Bjelica. The Kings another fast break chance right here. Barnes passes to Fox. Looking to end his cold spell. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Sacramento's gone ice cold from 3-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Jacks up a 3. No good that time, and it's Memphis the other way. The drive by Brooks.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The first free throw is good. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Clark. Kyle Anderson comes in for Justice Winslow. And it's John Morant in for Tyus Jones. Then for the Kings, Bagley comes in for Giles. And it's Bogdanovich in for Buddy Hield. It's stolen by Valanciunas. And now Brooks running the floor all by himself. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Jackson dishes to Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And how about Valanciunas coming through here? When it's a big possession, giving it to him is a great idea.
Bogdanovich showing how much he believes in himself right there.
Here's Morant. Goes back up. No good. Shot missing. Great D that time from Bagley. Stolen by Jackson. Fast break Memphis. Here's Valanciunas. Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's got 7 rebounds in the game. And Bjelica kicks to Bogdanovich. The kick out to Fox. This one for 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Valanciunas has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Memphis moving it around. And Jackson with the basket on the assist by Anderson. And the Grizzlies lead by 3.
Anderson has great vision as a point forward. Exceptional court awareness.
That one drops for him.
Fox stepping up in the clutch here.
For Memphis, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. And Anderson slams it in.
Just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Fox against Morant. Fox, no good.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
No good from Valanciunas. And it's Barnes with the ball for Sacramento. Good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Justice Winslow, he's checked in for Kyle Anderson. And Brooks, here we go. Money!
Winslow out there surveying and finds the open man.
A critical possession right here.
Crowd on pins and needles, Kev.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. It's good! And that shot brings them to within just one.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Jackson misses. This possession gives them a chance to take the lead.
Yeah, they don't want to let this one slip away. And that was so clutch. I mean, they're in front by the slimmest of margins, in need of a stop right here.
Jackson passes to Brooks. Oh, missed it. So it's the Kings taking the W in a close. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. and getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. And David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you.
He is indeed, D.A. Thank you. Now Sacramento starting 5. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Harrison Barnes is out there with Bielitsa. And it's Bagley in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Pelicans, Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors in at the 5. And stolen by Barnes. From past the arc. The shot, no good. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. Williamson, the pass to ball. To the middle. Here's Favors. It's tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession. Williamson kicks to ball. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. Terrific talented backcourts tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across another top-level guard?
Listen, it raises the stakes, no doubt about it. You always want the opportunity to play against the best because you want to see where you stand. But in the end, even when you know a guy's better than you, and you're going to have that be the case a lot of nights, you still know that you will have an ability to impact the outcome when it comes to winning. And that's where you have to keep your focus.
New Orleans shooting their first free throws of the game. Greg, hard to think of a player in this league with more of a pass-first mentality than Lonzo Ball.
I mean, total unselfishness, elite vision. Sometimes you'd like to see him penetrate a little more in the half court, but he's improving from range, and that'll open up driving lanes, and he can take advantage.
Outside Holiday. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
It's no secret that Lonzo is an elite facilitator. If you're open, he will get you the ball.
Fox deciding where to go with it. Again, the miss by the King. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Holiday dishes to Williamson, and they'll keep possession. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And the Sacramento Kings get called for the foul. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
It wasn't that long ago that Holiday suffered some injuries that had people concerned about his future.
Greg, some injuries are bad luck. We do know this. Drew Holiday's physical, he's fearless, and he doesn't know any other way to play. But thankfully, he's battled through, and he is still playing at an all-star level.
And here are the Pelicans. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Pass to Ingram. And Favors kicks to Ingram. Back to Favors. Drops in the layup for 2.
Man, that's a big dude. But Derek Favors shrugging off contact and helping his team.
And stolen by Williamson. Ingram passes to Holiday. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Fields checked in for Sacramento. Here's Ball. Nails the baby hook. Ball's got 6.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Hield dishes to Barnes. Hield can't hit.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
It's Bielitsa. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
An unselfish guy who enjoys setting his guys up. Bagley has impressive vision for a big fella.
And Holiday has it in the corner. It's stolen by Hield. And now in transition, it's Barnes. Here we go. And it's Fox with the jam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Fox finds Barnes. Back to Fox. Trying to find Bagley and gets it to him. Fox against Ball. Fox, no good.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story, inconsistent with his offense.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
I tell you what, Fox shooting now in rhythm. Got to respect also his decision-making, really getting a good feel for how the D is playing.
Williamson. Favors against Bagley. And the call will be against Marvin Bagley. That'll be his second foul of the game.
The question is, do you leave him in? Obviously, you don't want him to pick up a third foul this early.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Nicolo O'Malley comes in for Derek Favors. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Lonzo Ball. Corey Joseph's checked in for the Kings. Shot by Hield, nobody around. No good from the wing.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
And up the court come the Kings on the break. Barnes with the ball. Pelicans leading by 5. A nice shot by Melly.
Staying unselfish, keeping your eyes up. So important for a young player. Zion, mature beyond his years.
Hield kicks to Barnes. They kick out to Hield. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Misses in close.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Hield outside. It could go, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's New Orleans. Ahead by 9 is the quarter. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And taking a look at the Pelicans' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
They've got J.J. Redick. He's out there with Jackson. Jackson Hayes is out there with Hart. And it's Melly in at power forward. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter. Here's Bogdanovich. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Greg, you've always said to have a winning team, you need franchise players. Talk about the specific qualities you look for in those superstars that can catapult a team to greatness.
It's a great question, Kevin. Talent really isn't enough. You know, whether you lead vocally or by example, the agenda has to be winning, and your best players really define who your team is going to be. So the franchise caliber player is a much needed asset.
And it goes down 2 points. Hart's got the lead up to 13 now for the Pelicans.
That's like a horse shot. A very brave shot to go with, but he got it to go.
The 3 from Joseph. He can't hit that time. Well, for New Orleans, shooting an incredible 64% from the field in this game. The drive by Redick. Jackson passes to Hart. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Jackson against Bazemore. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Bogdanovich left side. It's good. Bogdanovich has got 4 points this quarter.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Outside Jackson. Jackson is doubled. He kicks it to Hayes. And Jackson with the basket on the assist by Hayes. And the Pelicans lead by 13.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Joseph the pass to Giles. Outside Bogdanovich. Here's Bazemore. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Giles. Rebounded by Hart. And now the Pelicans on the break. Parker with the steal. Got a piece of it. Okafor with the steal. Passes it to Hayes. Outside for Redick. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Hart the pass to Okafor. Lays it up and banks it in. Okafor's got his first bucket in this one.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
To the paint. Here's Giles. Rebounded by Hart.
And they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive. And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
For New Orleans, they have been perfect so far from the free throw line. 6 for 6. First free throw is good.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Derek Favors checked in for Okafor. Nicolo Melli comes in for Hayes. Ingram, he's checked in for J.J. Redick. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Jackson. Fox passes to Bielitsa. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
Yeah, instinctively, too. Fox there looking to be a ball mover, a facilitator. And that's one reason why his team is playing well.
Of the 2 offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
They've had better patience, better shot selection so far, but we still have a long way to go.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Effort's been there, check mark. The physicality, check mark. They set the tone for this game early on.
Here's Melli. The layup off target. The Kings trail by 17. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
The Kings shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
So for the Pelicans, Williamson comes in for Derek Favors. And it's Holiday in for Hart. And a change for Sacramento. Marvin Bagley's checked in for Bielitsa.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Right side Holiday. Gets Ingram atop the key. The feed to Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
Don't sleep on Ingram as a facilitator. Has the size to see over defenders and make sound decisions.
Outside, Fox. To the inside. Holmes, good.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Ingram, that falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
I like the attack mindset. Ingram not content to stand out on the perimeter.
And so it's New Orleans out in front by...
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. Right out of the gates, it was New Orleans setting the tone. Near flawless execution from both the defensive and that'll...
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Nice game. Great performance by Lonzo Ball.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that the league can do to slow him down. He's just that good.
You know, you almost take it for granted. You look at his numbers from the first half, they're just expected at this point.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court right now for the Kings, Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bielitsa is out there with Bagley, and it's Barnes in at the 3 spot. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. Holiday, it's deflected. Now, here's Bielitsa. Kicks to Fox. Fires the three. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
And there's Favors putting it right back in. And the Pelicans lead by 21.
One of the foremost offensive rebounders in the game. Favors always in pursuit.
Fox dishes to Bogdanovich. The three. But they get it back. Outside, Fox. Another shot. And he banks in the layup. Fox has got 7 points.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Count it.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Bogdanovich looking around. Pass to Bagley. Fox against Holiday. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And sometimes Fox just can't be contained. I mean, he plays with so much heart and passion and terrific at scoring even when he gets bodied up.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. And then for Sacramento, Giles checked in for Bagley. Parker comes in for Barnes. And it's Kent Bazemore in for Bogdanovich. Jackson from long range. Offensive rebound.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Fox passes to Parker. Outside, Fox. Back to Giles. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 3 assists now in this one. Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep them there is to build a championship caliber team around them. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to leave.
It's a solid blueprint. New Orleans making some changes here. Melly is checked in for Jackson Hayes. And it's Drew Holiday in for Jackson. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for the Kings. Buddy Hield comes in for Kent Bazemore. Here's Okafor, got a piece of it. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Hield. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And that's not easy, but Hield is an effective scorer who's capable of finishing through that kind of defense.
Here's Okafor. It's deflected, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Holmes. New Orleans making a switch here. Williamson's checked in. The Kings also at the sub. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Jabari Parker. And there's the pass to Hart. Shot clock at 6. Here's Holiday. Good work defensively by Holmes. The Kings trail by 16. Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
And the quickness Fox has, boy, it's impressive. Just coasting to the cup with ease.
Pass to Hart. Outside, Redick. Holiday, the pass to Melly. Good work defensively by Holmes. Sacramento's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Giles. Williamson with the block.
And you look at Zion's playing style. Everything he does borders on the spectacular.
And the shot is good. The Pelican lead has been cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Fox. Well, for New Orleans, shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. Williamson finds Redick. Now here is Holiday. Passes to Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
I mean, a tremendous all-around talent. Drew Holiday keeping his eyes up and his options open.
Redick with a double team. Back to Hield. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Here's Fox. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. We've got more in store for you right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others. It's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at the 1. It's the Pelicans 5.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And the Kings making a change here. Violets is checked in. Outside Holiday. Ingram outside. Favors trying to break free. The Pelicans keep it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Pass to Holiday. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. He was all alone on that one.
Alonzo has been working on that, shooting off the catch with confidence and without hesitation.
Here's Hield. The pass to Bogdanovich. Looking to get back on track here. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one is on Holiday.
Clearly a foul.
Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea. I didn't have any clue. And quite honestly, didn't really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcasting. You know, because cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring. You didn't have your own network and the things that we take for granted now. So looking back on it, no, but boy, am I glad I did.
I am glad you did too. You probably don't remember this. Doc Rivers and I were doing a game. You came over to say hi to the two of us, went back out on the floor. Doc nudges me and said he'll be great in TV someday. So we saw it then.
He's a good mind. The man knows what he's talking about.
And you know, Drew Holiday sometimes gets overlooked in the discussion of great point guards, but only because there's so much competition at that position.
Fox, he's checked in for the Kings. Here's Fox. Hield attacking. Excellent D there from Ball.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Holiday gets the bucket.
One of the stronger guards in the league. Holiday will take it up inside any chance you give him.
Here's Fox. A three-pointer off the mark.
One made three formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Favors trying to break free. He shoots again. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
This is what you like with today's guards. A lot of them have that extra size and strength to challenge in the paint.
Holiday. 2 shots.
No good on the second free throw. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Kings. Trailing by 17. Hield with the bucket.
A guy like Buddy out-hustles other players on the floor. He gets inside, and there he finishes strong.
Pass to Favors. To the paint. The kick out to Holiday. Back to Favors. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Hield from outside. Trains the three-pointer.
And that is what Hield does. This guy is a gunner. Loves pulling the trigger from deep.
Ingram wide open. The offensive rebound. And Favors kicks to Holiday. It's Ingram on the wing. Favors passes to Holiday. It's Ingram on the wing. Covered by Barnes. Back to Holiday. The tray. Rebound by the Kings. Bagley's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. Zion Williamson's checked in for Jackson Hayes. They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Here's Ingram. Yep, that one goes in there. And the Pelicans lead by 16.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for New Orleans.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Drew Holiday.
Every time there was a big possession or a big play, he was a major contributor. Just a great all-around game.
Hield outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. Now Ball passes it to Favors. Barnes grabs the miss. And Fox has it in the corner. Hield outside. From downtown. That shot no good. Here's Favors. Off on that one. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up for We are nearly ready for the tip-off, but first, let's hear from our very own David Aldridge. D.A., it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin.
I bet they are. Thank you, D.A. And the starting group for the Spurs. They've got DeJounte Murray. DeRozan out there with Trey Lyles. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge, and it's Forbes in at the shooting guard. And for the Kings, Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bagley is out there with Nemanja Bjelica, and it's Barnes in at the 3 spot. Bogdanovich, good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Aldridge against Bagley. Here's DeRozan, and DeRozan throws it down.
That is punched with conviction. DeRozan, after being in the league for 10 years, still big-time bounce.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Shots good by Lyles.
You know, we know Murray's got some creativity to his passing game, but no need to be creative there. I mean, he sees the wide open man and zips it right to him.
Fox looking it over. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Here's San Antonio. Murray outside. Here's Aldridge. Bagley with the block.
And a skilled shot blocker to boot. Love how Bagley uses that height and reach to stifle shooter.
Here's Fox. The putback. It's good on the putback.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
Pass to Forbes. Lets it go with a 3. And it's Fox with the rebound.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
Well, you throw it his way, and DeRozan is going to capitalize. When he takes off, he's looking to throw it down with no hesitation.
And you watch DeRozan play, he still has that explosiveness. Great first step out of the triple threat position. Can switch directions on the go. Is still a handful to slow on the perimeter.
Great with the explosiveness you talked about with DeRozan. It helps that he finishes so well when he gets to the rim.
And maybe not what he once was, but he is still an elite level athlete. Doesn't only have to drop the hammer when he gets to the rim either. Very smooth at adjusting mid-flight to finish at the rim.
For San Antonio, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Fox against Murray. Pass to Forbes. Here's Aldridge. Over Bagley. And that's going to be a travel. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Fields checked in for the Kings. Fox against Murray. Fox goes in, and it's Fox with the jam.
Fox is so good at exploiting the pick and roll. When the defense goes under the screen, he knows exactly what to do. Burn them with the jumper.
Murray, no good. The Kings leading, and here comes the break. Here's Hield. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. And he lobs it up toward the rim, and stolen by Aldridge. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Oh, my goodness!
Oh, yeah.
What a play!
Well, guys, we've seen DeRozan. He's got tremendous bounce, and when he's airborne, not only is he up high, he's strong while he's in the air, too. Really special.
Fox dishes to Barnes. Kings moving the ball around. Hield the pass to Bjelica. And again, San Antonio running the court in transition. And DeRozan with the basket on the assist by Aldridge. Aldridge has got 3 assists now in this one. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle.
San Antonio's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And DeRozan throws it down hard.
Well, you look at DeRozan's game, and he's a powerful finisher. That's really one of the main staples of his attack.
Healed outside. 50 seconds left here in the first quarter. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Wiles inside. Bielitz is there. A second chance effort. Wiles no good.
And this quarter he has clearly been off the mark.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And that one's good. Barnes has got his second basket of the game. For San Antonio, they've gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Basket good.
Murray showing you real poise that time, guys, converting on aggressive defense. The concentration, outstanding.
Murray against Fox. With 4 seconds on the clock, unable to get that one.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And so it's DeMar DeRozan making highlights for San Antonio. He got to double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Back to the action after this work. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here, what do you think they've been doing or not doing?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them, guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. On the court right now for the Spurs, Rudy Gay is out there with Bellinelli. Then there's Jakob Poeltl, and it's Mills, and it's White in at the shooting guard position. Rig, which team do you think has the toughest offense to stop in the NBA?
You know, in their heyday, it was the Warriors, no doubt about it. Now, though, things are changing a little bit. It's a tough one to say. The Bucks seem to be amazing with what they're doing with Giannis. The Rockets with that 1-2 punch of Harden and Westbrook is incredible. And don't sleep on the Lakers or the Clippers, partner. Right now, there's a few of them out there that I would lose a lot of sleep over trying to prepare to play against.
Yeah, I'm glad you included the 2 LA teams. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Here's White. That's tipped, and he recovers it over Giles. White, good. White's got his first 2 points.
Yeah, it's been about the fast break. Been real kind to him here early, and they are clicking in transition.
And the pass to Joseph. Back to Bogdanovic. Fires from deep. And Poeltl sends it back.
Wonderful anticipation that time from Poeltl. Positioning himself perfectly to send that one back.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
And Jakob Poeltl, he's carved himself a good chunk of rotation minutes with how he's played.
Yeah, I love his game. I like his agility. I like his hands, his touch. I mean, he's a big, mobile guy. I think he's gotten to a good spot where he's dangerous in pick and roll action now too, Greg. A solid defender. A guy like that is always going to find minutes.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it. Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
And Joseph kicks to Parker. To the middle. Here's Giles. He's still scoreless so far in this one. He's more inside the three-point line. And just miss after miss right now. San Antonio leading by 9. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. White, and it's put back in by White.
Yeah, great fight displayed that time by White to get that board and then finish. Strong play.
Inside, here's Giles. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Down low, here's White. The D by Bogdanovich. Sacramento's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we know that for years the NBA has thought about a postseason play-in tournament to get more teams and fans involved. Last year's pandemic stoppage basically necessitated its implementation. For the NBA, the disruption of business as usual enabled innovation and risk-taking. I don't want to be too hoity-toity, but it was Albert Einstein who once said, "In the midst of every crisis lies great opportunity." Guys, back to you.
You're right. Thank you, David. San Antonio leading by 9. White, good. White's got 6 here in this quarter.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Joseph off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Yeah, capable from the interior. When Joseph has the space needed to get a shot off, he uses it.
There's 53 seconds left in the first half. Yes, that goes in. Pirtle's got the lead up to 11 now for the Spurs.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Giles has got 6.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Mills passes to Pirtle. Shoots from the line. Misses off the right iron.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Over in the corner, White. Off target from outside. That'll do it for the first half. Spurs lead by 9. Live from Golden One Center. You're watching 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each, and DeMar DeRozan brought his A game early tonight. He had 10 points and 1 steal. And Shaq, what are your... Thanks for joining us, folks.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. A fantastic game from DeMar DeRozan so far.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bielitsa is out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Bagley in at the 5 down low. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Bogdanovich passes to Fox. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Lyles. San Antonio leading by 11. There's the lob to Aldridge. DeRozan finds Aldridge. Doesn't go that time. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. And there's the foul. It's on Trey Lyles. That's foul number 2 for him. Fields checked in for Bogdan Bogdanovich. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Pirtle. But they recover it. DeRozan with the rebound.
Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts.
Here's Lyles. Rebound by the Kings. Bielitsa's got his 5th rebound in this one. Throws it up high. That one doesn't go.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Aldridge kicks to Murray. It's DeRozan with the drive. It's stolen by Bagley. Shot is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down now to just 9 in the basket from Bielitsa.
Finally get one to drop after starting the half with 4 straight clanks.
The kick out to Aldridge. Launches a 3. Rebound by Bielitsa. Bielitsa's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Yeah, but in the first half, he was just purely flawless as a ball securer. But that certainly hasn't been the case here in the second half.
And the Kings making a change here. Holmes checked in. And San Antonio also making a switch. Walker's checked in. And going out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Murray, the pass to Lyles. Over Bielitsa. Spurs working now with a new shot clock.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
The Kings trail by 11. Inside. And a great assist by Aldridge as that one goes in. Aldridge has got his 4th assist in this one. Sacramento's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Healed left side. Kings moving the ball around. Fox against DeRozan. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Way to work the glass, buffet style. Second chance bucket. They can make a big difference.
Good on the bucket. Walker's got the lead up to 13 now for the Spurs. Greg, as a point guard, you must have had so much fun being surrounded by so much terrific talent at UNLV.
You know, Larry Johnson, Stacey Augmon, I mean, I could go on. And you're right, I was blessed to play alongside these guys. They were incredible talents, finishers. And, you know, you don't always appreciate it going through that moment, but the fact that we're all still close and stay in contact, man, what an awesome experience to be a part of that team.
Chemistry must have been off the charts on that team.
It was, and we had a lot of personalities, man. It was a different era back then, but I tell you, again, I wouldn't trade that experience for anything.
Boy, excellent recognition from Fox. They're outstanding at recognizing when his guys are open.
Aldridge dishes to DeRozan. Back to Aldridge. Tries again. Pass to Lyles. Left side, DeRozan over Barnes. And it's DeRozan missing. The Kings trail by 15. And now the fast break. Fox with the ball. And it's Fox with the jam.
You have to have respect for his speed in transition. Fox is a high-octane player who explodes in the open floor.
Murray uses the glass to finish the layup. Murray's got 6 points in the quarter.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Outside, Fox. For the 3. Offensive rebound. And it's Holmes with the extra effort. 16 seconds left here in the third quarter. And a wide open look for Walker. Bangs home the trifecta. Walker's got 9 points here in the second half. Outside, Fox. That will count. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for San Antonio, we've got Jakob Poeltl. DeRozan out there with Rudy Gay. Then it's White, and it's Forbes in at the 2 guard.
You know, whenever White sees an open teammate, he's getting the ball to him right away. No hesitation.
Fox is double. Looking to get it going. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Yeah, I like the way Fox uses his wiry frame there. I mean, even when he's getting knocked around and jostled about, he maintains control and still gets the job done.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
They really haven't backed away from running and gunning at any point, but their legs still look fresh.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively, and they've been turning those turnovers into points.
And the dunk by Poeltl.
Boy, nice job that time, guys, from Forbes, spotting the wide open man and dropping the dime.
Passes it to Fox. Back to Bogdanovich. Healed outside. Gay with it. Now guarded by Fox. And that one's good by Gay.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. Healed against DeRozan. And it's Healed off the drive. Forbes with the rebound. Spurs leading by 21. A pass to Gay. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Shot by Healed. Nobody around. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game-changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Offensive rebound. Here's Poeltl over Bagley. Poeltl's shot is off.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
DeRozan for 3. Rebound by the Kings. Healed finds Fox. Takes a 3. Healed, can't hit.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Back to Forbes. Puts it up. No good on the shot. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. White the pass to DeRozan. Fox with the steal. It's 2-on-1. Pass to Giles. Fox kicks to Bogdanovich. Back to Fox. Sacramento moving it around. Bogdanovich looking around. Just 3 to shoot. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Bielitsa, he checks in for Sacramento. Barnes comes in for Buddy Hield. Bogdanovich dishes to Fox. Outside Bogdanovich. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on White. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like that.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But 2 other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness You know, two guys, when you look at those two, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become. And it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out.
Kent Bazemore's checked in for Sacramento. The Kings trail by 17.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for San Antonio.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for DeMar DeRozan.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
And here's Walker outside. Bazemore grabs the miss.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
Holmes finds Bazemore. Takes the 13-footer. Hills with the rebound. Smooth sailing for San Antonio. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. To the paint. Here's Medu. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Yes. And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
Thank you, David. Great. The dome of the California Capitol building lit up dramatically here at our broadcast location in Sacramento. 2K Sports brings you the... Now look at Memphis's starting group. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot. And for Sacramento, Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Marvin Bagley is out there at Bielitsa, and it's Barnes in at the 3 spot.
Now that's team basketball. Bielitsa doing a nice job getting the ball to the open man.
Winslow dishes to Valanciunas. Count it.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
Bogdanovich passes to Fox. Here's the 3. That shot no good. And it's Memphis the other way. It's stolen by Bagley. Here's Barnes. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
That's no run-of-the-mill finish by Barnes right there. He gets thrown off balance by the contact, keeps his focus, stays with it, and gets it to go. Oh, great flow to that possession. 2 players totally in sync with each other. And add Valanciunas to the list of traditional bigs who are trying to stretch out their games. Last year, he shot more threes per contest than in any other season. And he actually hit them at a decent clip.
Right side, Jackson. There's the pass to Winslow. Back to Jackson. And it's in there.
And even though Valanciunas has added the 3 ball to his game, his value to this team really lies elsewhere.
Yeah, Jay. He better know where his bread is buttered and stay in his lane. There's no question he's there to be a space eater. Look, think about it. He gives you high-level rebounding, efficient scoring inside. But if he wants more minutes on the floor, the improved jump shot is key for him.
AD by Bogdanovich. The Kings have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Bagley kicks to Fox. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Back to Bogdanovich. Just 5 to shoot. Bielitsa against Winslow. And the dunk by Bielitsa.
Offensive rebounding is all about positioning and hustle. I mean, there, Bielitsa showed exactly how you get these additional opportunities.
Morant against Fox. Up again, and the second chance effort by Jackson. Jackson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Fox. Misses the 3. Memphis leading. To the inside. Here's Morant. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
An improved playmaker who does a solid job distributing the rock. Don't sleep on Brooks' vision.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul. Ray, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There is no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation or one of the best. And I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he...
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys.
Yes,
They're truly
yes.
great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
Here's Gutteridge. Guarded by Fox. Gutteridge can't get it to go.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that, anyway.
Here's Fox. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
the potential is there. For Clark, it's about expanding the range so that it makes him more versatile offensively.
And some changes here for the Kings. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Harry Giles. Ken Bazemore comes in for Barnes. And Corey Joseph subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. The Grizzlies also making a change. D'Anthony Melton, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Hield finds Holmes. Out to the wing. It's tipped. And it's Memphis on the break. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Joseph. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first. The feed to Clark. Parker with the steal. And here they come. Here's Hield. Up and in on the layup. Hield's got 5.
I like how Hield gets solid positioning inside. A terrific score close to the basket.
Jones for 3. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. It's the Grizzlies leading by 3. Live from Golden One Center. Close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. They've got Anderson. He's out there with Brandon Clark, and it's Melton in at the shooting guard position. Clark against Bazemore, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. And Clark has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. 3-point lead. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And despite that funky delivery, Jackson Jr. has become one of the more lethal three-point shooters in this league, no matter the position.
And give his father a lot of credit. He and his mom. It's in his DNA. I played with his father in Washington, and he was a knockdown, deadly shooter, a champion with the Spurs as well. Now, as far as Jackson Jr., he's already shooting around 40% from beyond the arc. That's an incredible number for a player his age. It makes the Grizzlies very difficult to match up with defensively.
Hield outside. Sacramento again missing.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Kings moving the ball around. And D'Anthony Melton picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Sacramento making some changes. Bagley, he's checked in for Jabari Parker. And it's Bielitsa in for Hield. Justice Winslow, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Brooks comes in for Melton. And here's Bielitsa for 3. It's Clark with the rebound.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Here's Morant. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Morant's got the lead up to 9 now for the Grizzlies. Bazemore passes to Bielitsa. Here's Holmes, and Holmes throws it down.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. And stolen by Bielitsa. Joseph, that's good.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
And slam dunk by Clark.
Oh, this is just being a good team. Morant making sure to whip the ball over to his open man.
Bielitsa with the bucket.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
To the middle. And the dunk by Winslow.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Bazemore passes to Bielitz inside. Here's Holmes. And he gets the whistle. 2. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
Here's Barnes, and the rejection by Valanciunas.
Oh, you love seeing Valanciunas spike it back. When he's active on this end, it makes a difference.
1:58 left in the first half of the game. The wide open look here for Fox. Sacramento again missing.
And they continue to control the glass.
Morant with the steal. Fast break, here we go. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
That shot is off, so the Kings will take it the other way.
And judging Morant's game early on, I've heard a few people with Allen Iverson comparisons.
Well, put me in that number as well. That's going to be tough to fill up, but it just means he has the potential, the quickness, the athletic ability, the IQ, the handles. They're both lightning fast, slight builds, both tough. You see the explosive ability to get to the rim and finish. I'm going to ask my boy AI what he thinks about the young jock.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And now the Kings, fast break. Fox leading the charge.
Oh, man, what a fundamentally sound defender. I like when Barnes takes chances and comes away with steals.
Morant kicks to Jackson. Pass to Brooks. Now here's Morant for 3. Rebounded by Holmes.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And Fox gets it to go.
Ooh, what strength from the crafty Fox, determined to score and overcome these obstacles.
And stolen by Bogdanovich. And now the Kings, fast break. Fox finds Bogdanovich. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Pass to Holmes. It's stolen by Valanciunas. And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
The Grizzlies shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Whether he's starting or coming off the bench, Valanciunas is a nice piece to have. He's a big man who's a nightly double-double threat.
Outside, Fox. Three-pointer heel. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings for the Grizzlies. The first quarter was pretty even. The period came to a close with them holding a 3-point lead. They're in good. And that does it for our.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Nice game. Great performance by Jaren Jackson.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Harrison Barnes is out there with Bielitz, and it's Bagley in at the 5 down low. And that's the group for Luke Walton as we begin the second half.
This is what the coach likes seeing from Brooks. I mean, making an effort to improve his passing.
Fox with it. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Feeds it to Bagley. Bogdanovich passes to Bagley. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
So he's got the smarts to take advantage of over-aggressive defense. I mean, Bagley doing work inside to earn a trip to the line.
And so Bagley nails them both.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. Your son, Cole Gregg, was one of the top high school players in America. A lot of services had him number 1. Talk about what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
You know, it was fun for the most part because he really kind of kept everything in perspective. And the teams we dealt with, the schools we dealt with, man, they were all top-notch. So that process, about as enjoyable as one could ask for. But at the same time, it's still stressful, man. That's still your little guy getting ready to head off to college.
Well, you're a dad and a proud one at that. Bagley kicks to Bielitz. Back to Bagley. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Fox. 3 seconds left. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Bogdanovich wide open. Great positioning on the putback. Bielitz has got 6 points.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Passes to Jackson. Down low. It's to wow, hammering it in.
Oh, it's tough trying to alter his focus. I mean, Valanciunas is great at staying in control.
Back to Fox. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. The Kings shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. And so he hits the technical free throw.
What sticks out about Fox is his speed. He's one of the fastest guys in the game at both ends of the floor.
And some changes here for the Kings. Kent Bazemore's checked in for Harrison Barnes. Buddy Hield comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's Joseph in for Fox. It's stolen by Jones. And now here comes Jones leading the break. Now the pass to Melton. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Melton's got his first points in this one.
And that makes him 4 for 5. I mean, I think that's pretty good numbers. I mean, they've got to be pleased with how things are playing off so far.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You ask Buddy Hield, he says he's not just a shooter, he's a maker. And boy, he's right. One of the great marksmen, not just in the league today, but in league history.
I mean, look at the volume of threes he's attempted and his percentage. He's in elite company.
Pass to Melton. To the paint. It's stolen by Bagley. And the Kings pushing it up now. Joseph leading the charge.
Oh, look at Hill's unselfish approach. He's working to find everyone to look, not just himself.
And some changes here for the Kings. Giles comes in for Bagley. And Jabari Parker subbed in for Kent Bazemore. Free throw good, Joseph.
Well, Buddy Hield, the consummate gym rat. Growing up in the Bahamas, he built his own rim with a milk crate and would shoot all night. His neighbors got so tired of yelling at him to keep it down. He sprinkled broken glass under the rim to get him to move the hoop.
The Kings have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the 3rd quarter. For the tie, Hield finds Parker. Got a hand on it. Second chance shot. And the nice bucket inside from Hield. Hield's got 4 points in the quarter. And Clark has got the ball here for Memphis. Jones drives in, stripped away. Joseph looking over the floor. Parker against Clark. Back to Joseph. Fast break, here they come. And it's Clark with the finish.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
And Greg, they said Hield would wait until his mom fell asleep and then sneak out to play basketball. And when she came looking for him, he'd take off running.
He preferred to catch that discipline at home more so than in public. But growing up in the 8 Mile Rock, a tough neighborhood, his mom rightfully very protected.
To the inside, Parker with the steal. Pass to Hield. A miss that time would have put them up. Grizzlies have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. And there's the foul to try to stop the break, and that'll be a clear path to the basket. 2 free throws coming up, and they'll retain possession. Grizzlies have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Oh, not many players with the more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Sacramento. Fox comes in for Joseph. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Memphis.
The work ethic shining through right there. Kyle Anderson is someone that doesn't give up on plays.
Back to John. Jones against Teal. Barnes passes to Giant. On the wing, Heel. 6 on the shot clock. They grab their own miss. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backdoor. And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
To the paint. Passes it to Gutteridge. Shot on the wing. That one's not going to go.
Even when the D is playing off of him, the mid-range jumper shouldn't be the shot they're looking for.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck and... Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the small forward.
Oh, the touch, the timing. Bogdanovich loves catching the defense by surprise with the shot off the pass.
And stolen by Barnes. And Fox with a clear path to the basket. And it's Fox with the jam.
And this is what you love about the game. Superb defense, great steal, and just like that, they add 2 points to this narrow lead.
Nice work on the glass, but his defense was even better. Really has an impact on that shot.
Bagley kicks to Bogdanovich. The pass to Holmes. He feeds it to Barnes. The Grizzlies pull it in. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Bielitsa, he's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. They get a hand on it. Fox with the steal. And now the fast break. Fox with the ball. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Refusing to be tied down. Bogdanovich is fantastic at adjusting his body and shot when he gets hit.
Morant passes to Brooks. To the middle. Here's Jackson. No good again that time. Kings leading now by 5. Here's Bogdanovich. It's good. At that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And another turnover here by Memphis. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. The Kings have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Fox kicks to Bogdanovich. Outside Fox. Down low. Here's Bagley. He can't get it to go. Nice D from Valanciunas. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Morant outside. And he gets the bucket.
And how about the body control? Morant, even when under duress, stays calm, cool, and collected.
Fox passes to Bielitsa. Good. Bielitsa's got the lead up to 7 now for the Kings.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Official. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, I listened in on what Luke Walton said to his team. His concern was both their inconsistency and their amount of three-point shots. He said, let's move the ball for good shots. If you have an open three, take it. Otherwise, let's attack the rim and put some pressure on these guys. Kevin?
5 to shoot. The Kings need to get off a shot here. A 3 from Bogdanovich. And Winslow pulls it down. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Now the feed to Jackson. And again, Memphis no good. And it's Barnes with the ball for Sacramento. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, following only 3 points. The Kings making a switch here. Fields checked in. Inside, it's stolen by Valanciunas. And it's Brooks in the corner. Memphis moving that ball around. And an intentional foul right there. And so here's Memphis. And it's blocked. Outside, Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
Well, this is something Bagley does very well. I mean, getting the position he wants, taking his time, and throwing it down.
Morant kicks to Brooks. Down low. Got a piece of it. Jackson. And the layup's good off the glass.
Oh, that's just a terrific night for him from the floor, making almost everything he looks at.
Outside, Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Once Fox has some speed behind him, it's a wrap. I mean, he's superb at using it to dunk.
Pass to Valanciunas. Now, Bielitsa. He kicks it to Heel. Shot clock at 5. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Valanciunas finds Winslow. Morant outside. No good on the 3. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Healed against Brooks. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
2 shots.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that will put them up by 9.
Yeah, you'd like to convert them all, but that should still be enough to secure the win.
Allen passes to Jang. Stolen by Len. So the Kings win it. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony. one of the most beautiful structures in to a man, the Pelicans looking intent on getting a win on the road. Looking down and nothing.
Hey, Kevin.
Terrific. David, thanks. Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors in at the 5 spot. And for the Kings, Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bielitsa is out there with Marvin Bagley. And it's Barnes in at the small forward position. Now here is Holiday. Six to shoot. A shot. Tips it. And staying with the play, Ingram.
Yeah, this kind of play right here pays off in the team camaraderie. That's B.I. doing the dirty work, and they love it.
And Fox gets it to go.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And the rejection by Favors. And here we go. Williamson heading. Oh!
Ouch. Yeah, so fun to watch him get fancy on any finish. Zion again to the rack.
Bogdanovich dishes to Bagley. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. The Pelicans have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball. Here's Barnes. And Fox has it in the corner. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
And Favors very reliable around the rim. Can get it done over either shoulder.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Shot by Bielitsa and nobody around. And Bagley able to finish.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. And the dunk by Williamson.
And some pinball action out there as defenders just bouncing off of Williamson on that play.
Greg, last year, Williamson entered the NBA as one of the most well-known rookies since LeBron James.
Already had millions of followers on social media, global name recognition. He has an above-the-rim game that produces the kinds of highlights that people want to see.
Here is Favors. Sacramento able to drain the 3. The drive by Williamson. Ingram wide open. A putback. Williamson on the follow. Williamson's got 6 points.
Yeah, Zion's going to bring that to the table right there. A presence on the boards and determined to score once he gets his hands on that rock.
And the dunk by Williamson.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Here's Barnes. The Pelicans make their last shot. Bagley, and no good. Great D that time from Favors. It's Ingram on the wing. Williamson, the pass to Favors. From 11 feet away, Favors, and there's Favors putting it right back in.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Bagley finds Fox. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Well, trying to figure out ways to score through contact, De'Aaron Fox does not back down.
A drive by Williamson. It's a hand on it. Williamson on the follow. He's got 10.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Kings moving the ball around. Bielitsa passes it to Bogdanovic. And he starts out with a miss in this one. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. They lead by 7. Fox with the steal. And now the Kings fast break. Bielitsa with it. Favors picks him up. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Marvin Bagley, the second overall pick in the 2018 draft. It's another step forward for him this year.
Sacramento shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. That's good from Bagley. A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Harry Giles is checked in for Bielitsa. Ken Bazemore comes in for Barnes. Buddy Hield, he's checked in for Bogdanovic. And it's Joseph in for De'Aaron Fox.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
And it's the Kings with the ball. The Pelicans make their last shot. Shot by Hield, nobody around. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. New Orleans leading by 7. Jackson dishes to Hayes. That one drops for him.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
5 seconds left to play here in the first. And the dunk by Jackson.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And so, guys, it's Zion Williamson making things happen for the New Orleans Pelicans. His work on the glass was outstanding. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
Joseph and Hield make up the backcourt. Kent Bazemore is out there with Parker, and it's Giles in at the 5, down low. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings.
And last year on draft night, it was Hayes who rocked that Sideshow Bob necklace with 1,000 stones and his nickname, Sideshow Jax.
Well, I love the nickname, but I love the potential of what it is that Jackson Hayes can bring to a ball club that needs a center to be able to run up and down and play at pace and play above the rim. A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Hield against Redick. Again, Hield missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Well, the defense has got to wake up a little bit. That's J.J. Redick out there, and that's J.J. with room to fire.
Here's Hield. It's deflected. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Back to Redick. Hayes with it. There's the dish to Redick. Out of bounds. Sacramento will take possession. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Sacramento. And New Orleans also making a change. Okafor's checked in. The Kings trail by 13. Joseph looking over the floor. Bazemore passes to Holmes. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Now, Kent Bazemore knows that his contributions come from being active and Bazemore becoming a better passer.
Here's Hart. He's covered by Bazemore. And Reddick kicks to Okafor. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. For Sacramento, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. And the dunk by Parker.
Yeah, I love how Jabari gets to the rim and goes strong. That time up over the top.
To the wing on the left. Again, New Orleans turns it over. Today, Greg, we see a lot more friendly rivalry. Does that bother you?
Not at all. I mean, people like to say, well, our era had the rivalries were more bitter. I disagree with that. I think guys are every bit as competitive today as they've ever been.
That's good to hear.
They just also have more exposure and opportunity to be around one another. Kids today growing up, they've been playing against each other since the 5th, 6th grade in national tournaments. When we played, we didn't get to see the other top players around the country. So I think that was one reason why you didn't have a closeness with guys that unless you were on the same team.
Okafor.
Fox is so good on the offensive end with his quickness. Why not use it on the defensive end? He did there.
Holmes passes to Fox. Bogdanovich wide open. They get it again. It's good on the putback.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
The drive by Williamson. Outside, Ball. To the paint. Here's Okafor. And then Okafor slams it in.
You see right there, that is why everybody is still very high on Lonzo Ball. Has a sixth sense for when to dish it.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, people don't want anyone to take mid-range shots. Many of the league's elite players still thrive there. Kawhi Leonard is one, and he explained how. He said it's hard to defend guys that shoot twos. Once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide-open shots or threes. Guys, back to you.
D.A., thank you. Marvin Bagley's checked in for the Kings. Fox kicks to Bogdanovich. Back to Fox. To the middle. Pass to Bielitsa. Lock at 6. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. And a miss there on the triple. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Pelicans. The drive by Ball. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. This is his first free throw of the game. He misses the free throw. Giles checked in for Bielitsa. And he's good on the second.
And as much as Holiday brings to your offense, it's his defense that's repeatedly recognized.
Well, when you make all NBA defensive teams and you're smart and strong and quick like Drew Holiday is, I think not only does the reputation start to build, but your confidence in disrupting somebody else by playing that way is something you rely on.
Melly is checked in for Okafor. The Kings shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
Here's Melly. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. And the Pelicans lead by 12.
Well, he's a great floor general out there, and you can see that Ball is consistent at looking to distribute and find guys in the right spot.
Nailed from three-point land.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Outside Bogdanovich. Outside Fox. Fires for 3. Pelicans pull it in. Ingram left side. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans ahead by...
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball. A tremendous start for Zion Williamson. He had 10 points, 6 rebounds. And
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at Zion Williamson, guys. In this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
So the Pelican 5 right now. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. And it's Ball in at the point guard position. Holiday the pass to Ball. Yep, that one goes. Ball's got 5 now.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Lonzo is a point guard, but at 6'6", using that wingspan.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead. Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Here's Fox. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Just a positive force right now for these guys, and though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Right side, Ball. Back to Williamson. Outside, Ball. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Williamson finds Favors. It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Barnes against Ingram. Back to Barnes. Now here's Fox. G right on him. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. A three-pointer, no good. Pelicans leading by 12. And Holiday, here we go. Williamson against Bagley. And Ingram with the basket on the assist from Williamson. Ingram's got 5 points now this quarter.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And here's Bogdanovich for 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Williamson's got 7 rebounds in the game. Left side, Ball.
Right here.
The kick out to Holiday. Pass to Favors. Great D that time from Bagley. The Kings trail by 14. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, Bagley can move around you and get slender out there to find room on the floor to collect offensive rebound.
Bagley with the block. And here we go. Fast break. Barnes has got it. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. A platoon swap here for Sacramento. New Orleans leading by 12. The pass to Redick. It's stolen by Hield. With the shot, Holmes can't get it to go in. For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. And stolen by Bazemore. And up the court come the Kings on the break. Parker leading the charge.
Yeah, you could try, but on plays like that, you got to tip your cap to Jabari Parker.
Hayes dishes to Redick. Hield on the double team. Back to Redick. Double clutches. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
New Orleans shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
It feels like J.J. Redick has every part of this game buttoned up, especially when it comes to getting high percentage and quality shots.
Nelly is checked in for Jahlil Okafor. Joseph the pass to Holmes. Another shot. Back to Joseph. They kick out to Hield. A 3-ball. Shot by Joseph. No good. Pelicans leading by 12. Right side Redick. Hayes trying to break free. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Joseph against Reddick. Over Joseph. Reddick with the bucket. Reddick's got the lead up to 14 now for the Pelicans.
Yeah, he's going to knock that down if you give it to him. Uncompetitive there defensively.
The defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now. You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Passes it to Melly. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. To the inside, Hayes, and he banks in the layup. Hayes has got his second basket.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. New Orleans on top. They lead by 14. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle. Well, you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Fox at the point with Heel to his side. They're the backcourt. Giles is out there with Jabari Parker. And it's Holmes in at the 5. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. The shot by Reddick, no good. The Kings trail by 14. Parker kicks to Holmes. And it's good, and the assist by Parker. Holmes got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Sacramento. Hart the pass to Melly. Back to Hart. To the middle. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And the Pelicans lead by 14.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Hield kicks to Fox. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Here's Holiday. It doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Fox. And they're on the break. Here's Parker. And it's good for 2. Craig, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin. And yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental. And I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital.
Ball feeling it out a bit. The Kings trail by 12. Bielitsa controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
These are bonuses. When you get Bielitsa inside to mix it up that way, that helps.
Ball, the pass to Williamson. Ball against Bogdanovich. And Holiday kicks the ball. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Sacramento making a switch here. Bagley's checked in. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Kings. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points.
It's so hard not to foul Fox. Sometimes that burst of speed, you can't react in time. You got to get physical and foul.
And he knocks down the first one. Fox hits them both. New Orleans leading by 8. Ingram passes to Favors. Back to Ingram. To the paint. Here's Holiday. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
The wide open look here for Fox. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. The Pelicans have gone just 1 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. Williamson kicks to Ball. Dishes to Favors. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. The Kings trail by 8. Puts up a 3. A shot off that time, and it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. Led by as many as 14 points. Ball finds Favors. Down low, trying to get something going.
Just level when B.I. gets up like that and just stretches out for 2.
Kings have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Here's Fox. No good on the triple.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Ball, the pass to Favors. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Harrison Barnes picks one up.
Look at the big man move. Fantastic work from Favors getting after it on the tape.
And so Favors nails both of them. The Kings trail by 12.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for New Orleans.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Zion Williamson.
Well, a consistent intensity is what he brought to the floor here. He hit the glass hard, and he came up with a ton of rebounds.
Here's Favors. Great D that time from Bagley. And here are the Kings now. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
Barnes getting to the inside. He sees that the defense is closing in, and he still takes the hit.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within single digits. Barnes hits them both. New Orleans with the ball.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Pass to Giles. Here's Joseph. It's deflected, and that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. From the inbound, it counts. And now they trail by just 4.
De'Aaron Fox stepping up for the team, showing he's capable in these moments.
For 3, Ingram. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Timeout called by the Kings. They're down by 4. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
I mean, it's iffy that there's enough time to even get a quick shot and a foul.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Zion Williamson.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hands.
So it's a narrow victory for the Pelicans, pulling it out for the W. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg.